Anonymous, Million, Mask March, all these alliteratively named, peculiar, shady, yet populist organisations are the best chance people have in civilised society of having their voices heard.
And what would you say to people who say there is no alternative to the current system? That, oh, well, the system works,
Well, I think that people that say the system work for the system. They're people for if you're, working at Exxon in an executive position, you've just turned over profits of 58 billion, then it's going really well. Everything's cool, everything's fine. If you're an ecological activist concerned about the likely consequences of Exxon drilling in the Arctic or the continuing practice of fracking, then things aren't working so well. If you're one of the millions of people in this country living below the poverty line, things ain't working so well. If you're one of the Americans who had their house foreclosed as a result of the financial collapse in 2008 in America, things ain't working so well. The system works fine, and for people that are benefiting from it, like any system, I suppose. But yeah, of course, there are many alternatives. There are millions of different ways of organising society. My point is, any system that deconcentrates power is probably better for people today. We live in a situation where we live in a time where transparency is possible, where technological communication and participation is possible. I don't know, what I learned lately, listening to people who know more than me, was that collectivised, localised, decentralised authority is the way that we should go.
And, I think it's very hard for some people to imagine change coming about, especially the point you made about when you're voting for parties who don't represent you. So how can we change the system?
Get involved yourself in anything that's affecting your life. Get involved with creative direct action. If you think you're paying too much rent, if you think your bank are hustling you for your mortgage, get involved with other people who feel the same. If you're like the people on the New Era estate in East London, they've organised themselves to confront a big private development firm, Westbrook, and they are winning. They are going to win. It's not because of a politician, an MP or a councillor. They can't do anything because they all work for Westbrook or companies like it. I'm being reductive, but if you want change, as dear old Gandhi says, be the change you want to be in the world, and that means participate, because it's fun and it feels better. One of the things we've lost as a result of this individualistic, materialistic culture is our sense of community and togetherness. One of the ways that we can regain that is through collective action and creative direct action together.
And do you think there'll be a revolution?
It's
Will
inevitable.
change come about?
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's only a timing issue now. It's happening quickly though. The establishment know it's coming.
Of course.
They're terrified. They're terrified.
Well, cheers. Thanks so much for doing
Thanks
this.
for coming to talk to me on a street corner.